Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ate Jonique Franz Juanite. I was accepted in the GKS scholarship on the year of 2016, and I just graduated last year with my bachelor's degree in music composition in Korean music at Seoul National University. Ako yung magiging ate nyo today para sa category ng study plan. But before we begin, since most of the things that I'm going to share with you are from my personal writing experience, I would like everyone to please review all of the previous videos related to study plan na ginawa na po ng mga ating mga ibang alumni, no? Kasi I'm from music field and they are from engineers, and we are all from different fields. So, mas mabuti yung makikita nyo din yung mga related field dun sa mga gusto nyong applyan para mabigyan na rin kayo ng idea kung paano nila in-approach yung major nila related to study plan. Anyway, let's begin. So, personally, before I begin in any kind of writing, I brainstorm. Okay? Related to study plan, the way I brainstorm it is giving it a character on a strong side of the character. Kasi, if in my case, personal statement for me is more of the romantic approach on your dreams and your goals, on how you stated those dreams and goals, and the reason behind why Korean path is better for your dreams and goals. Regarding study plan is where you're going to emphasize on the action. Okay? You are going to show the panels that you are a person who will put in the required action for the dreams and goals you wish to pursue that you already stated in your personal statement. In my case, I approached it mentioning them a character, a strong side of me in different adjectives, basically. So one of the first thing that I want my panels to show is that I'm a responsible person. Na hindi ko po sasayangin ang scholarship na i-invest niyo po sa akin. Next one was that I'm a determined person, that I'm gonna try my best not to fail all of the exams. It's going to be on the path that's laid out with me. You know, the first part is the topic exam, and then when you're in your major, all of the exams per semester, and then before graduating, the thesis. Okay? Those kind of important things. Like I'm determined to pass them. And that I'm to committed po ako sa mga oras na i-google ko para sa mga pag-aaral na yun, para hindi ko pumabagsak lahat ng mga dapat kong ipasa. And that I'm passionate with this this path I chose from the very beginning. And then that also I'm a resourceful person, that I'm not only gonna stick to the textbooks that's given to me, but I am willing to do a little bit of field work or to check all of the other websites, to check all of the textbooks that would definitely help me improve with my studies. Okay, the goal again is to pass each exams that's laid out in front of me. So that's the character that I showed them. And lastly, I would like to emphasize the persistency, because I remember um, emphasizing them the inevitable things. Okay, so I remember writing there that one of the inevitable matters that will happen on my path is that since I'm studying in a different environment, in a different culture, far from my family, far from the person that I care and who cares for me, is that I might get a depression. Okay, I might emotionally feel unstable and mentally exhausted. However, I would like to let you know that despite that, I am persistent. I will stay strong, that, I'm going to not waste the scholarship that you are investing in me. So going back there. So yes, my study plan was more of showing them a side of me the strong side of my personality that once again, I am willing to put the required action to pursue the dreams and goals that I wrote in my personal statement through the path of this Korean government scholarship. Okay, so I highly emphasize on this part of the character of the brainstorming. The next part is that please, next thing before we begin writing is please, 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 huwag niyo pong kakalimutan na ulit-ulitin basahin ang mga instructions sa scholarship application because it will, one of the things that will show them that you're an intelligent person. As simple as that. Kasi you did not disrespected the simple requirements. Not even simple, it's like one of the first line of requirements for this scholarship. Okay, so it is, you have to type it in Korean or in English, single space, font in Times New Roman, font size 11 within 3 pages. However, this is just a personal advice. Everyone, you can write different ways on your own. In my case, I stick to 1 page. I want it to be simple, but as precise. I just wanted to show how strong of a person I am, that I'm willing to put the action, and that also that, shows some side of my intelligence, like that. Okay? So some of my personal tips is that sometimes if you're out of idea, you can do as simple as what, where, when, why, who, how. Okay? I think I will give you example with how to improve my Korean language speaking. Yun na yung what ko, di ba? Where can I improve my speaking? So I told them like traveling. When? Every weekends after ng Korean language classes. Why? Able to improve me with my speaking. Who? I will speak with the locals. I will, how? How I will ask for directions. I will ask how to buy, how many apples, this kind of things, how to buy materials. Yeah, like as simple as that. You could put it into a sentence and that's it. You have one of the required sentences. And then 3 elements na importanteng lumabas sa study plan nyo is yung duration of study na i-google nyo. And then resources, the websites and the textbooks. And with those, you gotta be specific on naming your resources. This shows quality of research. Okay? For those people who's entering the research field, you gotta show there that you have that quality that you are a researcher. You have the quality that you are an engineer. You have the quality that you are in the art field. Something like that. Okay? So, last part of the brainstorming are the goals. Okay? In language plan, I remember my goal was to pass the topic exam. How to pass the topic exam, what I'm gonna do to pass the topic exam, why I should pass the topic exam. As simple as that. Related field plan with my major is my main goal was to graduate on time, not to graduate before, graduate a little later, but graduate on time. How I'm going to achieve it, and I'm going to write it down. I'm going to show them on my written study plan. And lastly, are the future plans. Okay, there are only 2 ways that you're going to, what's gonna happen when you graduate. Either you stay in Korea or you go back to the country or outside of Korea, either Philippines or another country. In my case, I wanted to highly emphasize that after my graduation, I will be a vessel for Korea and Philippines. I will elaborate on that further. Okay, as you know, there are 3 parts or 3 categories of the study plan. Again, it's all about the action. Okay, so on those 3 points, personally, I highly wrote a lot on number 2. I had to stick in 1 page, but I wanted to show that field of music is what I'm serious about, and I know what I'm going to study, and I know that these are the things that I'm going to prepare. Okay, so I'm gonna tell more of that later. However, these are the 3 points. On the first part, the language study plan, these are the 3 points that I emphasized. Is that I want to improve in my speaking, I want to improve in my listening, and I want to improve in my grammar. Those are the three things that I believe if I made a lot of effort with will make me pass my topic exam. So what, where, when, why, how, etc., etc. So in order for me to improve my speaking, I would love to make friends. I could either join a club. I could join a speaking club in the institute. I could join online clubs. I will practice speaking. I could travel and speak with the locals, as what I mentioned earlier. And then on the listening, I actually don't remember mentioning a lot about K-drama, but you can use all of the other things you want to write down in K. But I remember writing a lot in K-rap, Korean rap. I emphasized there that if I practice a lot of listening with K-rapping because it has a faster speed, I know that when I apply my listening skills in daily conversation, I would pick up quickly what the other person's context is saying, something like that. And then resources in grammar, I remember writing down Naver Dictionary and some institute textbooks. I had just had to be specific in that. But I remember writing Naver Dictionary because it shows quality that I know the kind of dictionary that most the Korean society is using a lot. It shows quality of research, something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if that's how I passed, but anyway, I just want to make sure that I am a person who knows how to research. Okay, something like that. I have a quality. I know how to research, etc., etc., etc. So in the number two, again, this is where I wrote a lot. I think I wrote 3 paragraphs on this. 3 paragraphs, 3 sentences each. Okay, so I know these are the specific titles of the books, specific in Western music. Like I said, I'm a music composer, but I'm studying 2 elements. That's the Western side of the music and the Korean side of the music. What are the textbooks? Where are my resources? Um, which links would it like why studying it will help me graduate on time? Which skills will improve if I study these books? Same goes with the Korean music. Where will I be able to learn my Korean music? Which website, which resources, and also important element that I remember writing there down is creating my own dictionary of the music words, of the Korean music words. I don't know if I was able to touch my panels and show them that I'm prepared, that I have an idea that I have to write dictionaries for myself. So it will be easy because I'm specifically in the music field. So there's not a lot of dictionaries for music, but yes. So anyway, and lastly, on the future plans, there are only 2 ways that that's what's gonna happen when you graduate um with with the scholarship. You either stay in Korea or back in your country. So I remember saying that when given the opportunity in Korea, like again the goal is be a vessel of Korean Philippines. I remember telling there na sinabi ko na now that I became a music composer honed in the land of Korea with the background of Philippine music, I highly emphasize there that I'm going to be a music composer, um, collaborating the music elements of Filipino music, and I want to apply it in different media forms such as film music. I want to make sure that Korean music elements and Philippine music elements will come out there, either in Korea or in Philippines or in another country. Whatever happens, Korea is a part of my life. Korea is going to be part of my life that I'm going to carry it to the future, where whichever path I will go. As simple as that. Okay, you can create your own ideas, create your own manifestation in your writing. And I hope some of the things I said would say will help you guys. Again, as before I end my presentation, I just would likely highly emphasize on brainstorming before writing down and showing that in your study plan, you are a person willing to put all of the action that is needed So your dreams and goals that you wrote in your personal statement will be justified. Something like that. So yes, and I guess that's it. Mga kapwa scholars. Hopefully it helps. And yeah, 감사합니다. 좋은 주말 되시길 바랍니다. Okay, bye-bye.